What's up, everyone? It's June 20th, 2021, and this will be my last live stream in New York City for a while, until the 29th of June, because I'll be traveling. Right now it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 28 Celsius, and it's around 7:30 in the evening. I'm just gonna do a walkthrough of my home neighborhood of Astoria, Queens for a little bit, since I do need to get up early tomorrow. This is 30th Avenue and 21st Street.
Are you coming to my house?
EB is saying, am I moving? No, that's very far from what's actually happening. I'm doing a trip out to Indiana for some personal matters, and then I'll be back in New York City on the 29th. But I will still have New York City videos publishing every day while I'm in Indiana. So you don't have to worry about not seeing NYC for the next week if you only subscribe to my channel, which I think will be a pretty bad idea, because there's tons of other New York City YouTubers and content out there, but I've still got plenty of New York City videos for all of you who are still tuning in to the channel. So if I didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't even know I've gone away. And C Medina 238 with a $25 super chat saying, have a safe trip, action. Thank you, my man, appreciate it. Videos of Indiana. Yes, I will be recording some videos of Indiana. I don't know how many I'll do, because I do have to be there and work on a few things. So I don't know how much time I'll be able to do so, but maybe I could try a live stream from there if the service is good. I don't know how well the service is out in Indiana, but I will give it a try. Joe Hernandez, you went? A lot of construction to it right now. I forgot the name of this school, and I live in this neighborhood. The thing is with the New York City public schools is they're always named with numbers, so it gets really hard to remember which one's which. Like PS 110 or IS whatever this. I just kind of know it as, oh, it's that school on 14th Street and 30th Avenue. Joe says, if I pass by 1149 Welling Court, that's your old house. Okay, let's go down there. This side of Astoria I really haven't shown too much on live streams before, so I might as well go down here. And it'll be nice because it'll be by the water and I could cool off on this hot official summer day. I forgot to even mention that. It's the first day of summer. Yesterday was the summer solstice, Father's Day. William Brown, greeting from Asbury Park. Enjoy your trip. Thank you, William. Yeah, I went to Asbury Park on Memorial Day. That was a really fun trip. I didn't expect Asbury Park to be so nice. And also Asbury Park had that cool pinball museum. The sun is just going down right now. AJ plays 367. I'm going to Indiana now to have a vacation, sort of one. I mean, I am gonna enjoy myself there as well. I will make some videos and publish them maybe when I get back. Matt Lee says it's toasty hot here in Canada, 85. It's even hotter in Canada than it is in New York City. Over here is 82. Audi R8 saying, hope you have a good trip. Thank you very much. So maybe we'll pass by Joe's old house in Welling Court, because Welling Court's only like a block or two long. Doesn't really take that much time to explore. I did show this place briefly when I did that ferry ride from the Wall Street area to Astoria. Eddie says, have I ever traveled to the West Coast? I have, but that was way before I did any kind of videos or live streaming. Ramses Delgado asking how I'm going to travel there. I'll be renting a car and driving out there. I won't be the only driver, so that will be much easier, because it's going to be over a 10-hour drive to get out there, maybe even like 12 hours. Didn't really map out the exact route yet. I'll just plug it into Google Maps and have the navigation show me where to go, but I do have a general idea how to get there. Pretty much like Interstate 80 going there, or 78. So 1149 Welling Court. We're very close. Oh, there it is. Joe Hernandez, if you're watching this, that's your old place. It kind of looks like it's even been refurbished. There's a cat. Joe, I wonder if it looks the same from when you grew up here. Dakota says Indiana, deeply American. Yeah, I mean, I'll make some videos there and we'll see how well they do. I mean, Indiana is definitely a smaller area than New York City. I mean, what am I saying? The state, of course, is bigger than New York City, but the city I'm going to in Indiana is definitely smaller than New York. But not too many people make videos of like smaller cities and whatnot, so I'll be surprised to see how well these videos do that I do plan to record out there. Lovebug says that was sweet of you going by his old place. Yeah, I try to do that if you know, I'm close by. It was just literally around the corner. Joe says, thanks for this, Kenneth. I'm awesome. Oh, don't mention it, Joe. I'm sure your block appreciates you too when you grew up. I mean, still looks quiet, and right now there's a lot of street art there, so you got a lot of entertainment just walking down the block. It changes. And WPH 178, $10, no matter where I'm going to start my trip. Hope I have great fun. Also have a safe trip. Looking forward to your live tour streaming during the trip if possible. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I won't be streaming the trip there while driving. I think that'll be a little bit distracting for my party, but definitely when I go there, I may consider doing a live stream in Indiana. Mary Reed says, you remember Astoria Park well. Yeah, Astoria Park, definitely one of my favorite parks in the city. And I'm so happy that I decided to come by the water. The breeze is so much nicer over here. Joe says your old house is selling for $2 million. Yes. Wow, that's a lot of money. For that little tiny area, that's $2 million bucks. Izine says, go to Chicago, Indiana is boring. Well, boring is very subjective, you know. A lot of areas I think are boring actually have a lot of things when I go there. Like Asbury Park surprised me a lot. I thought, hey, it's just another beach town. It's just another souped up version of Coney Island. I go there, there's tons of new restaurants. There's a pinball arcade there, which blew me away. There's cool vibes there, and I was like, and I thought it was just gonna be like another Coney Island. It's not. And to me, it doesn't really take too much to impress me. So Indiana may surprise me. I try to keep an open mind. So this is the major bus stop in the area: Q18, Q19, 102, and 103. Yeah, Ray, that's right. There's the hill at the Astoria projects. Marsha, you live in Jamaica and have been watching my videos since December last year. You feel like a New Yorker now because of the walking community videos. Thanks for sharing your light. You're welcome, man. Thank you, Marsha. This is the Astoria public housing projects. I'm gonna walk on 27th Avenue towards the water, because by the water there's a lot of new developments that I haven't really highlighted on my travels here yet. And I live in this neighborhood. I was like, gosh, this is out of the way to get to, but I do have to cover it sometime. Mets fan 1023, when am I moving? That time will tell. But I'm not moving away from New York City just yet. So we're gonna make a left here, 27th Ave. We're gonna pretty much walk the border of the Astoria projects, and then we'll come by the new developments. The first plug, while you're gone, I'll try to post a walk through Steinway, Astoria. Oh, that'll be awesome. Yep. A lot of times when I'm traveling, like especially when I was in Boston, I even watched my fellow YouTubers like Walk, Ride, Fly, Walking Commuter, New York City Walking Show. All of them live streamed the snowstorm in January, was it, or February? Yeah, I forget when, but I had the same snowstorm up in Boston. I was curious how their snowstorm was. M8R, so I'm considering moving from New York City. Yes, I am. Danielle, toll up ×2. What's your favorite store, Times Square? Favorite store in Times Square? Not too sure about my favorite store. Maybe the Hershey store? That's pretty nice. Audi says, your first video I watch is the ugliest station on the subway. And Lizzo's favorite store is M&M store. This is a new development over here. And over here as well. You see all this happening in my neighborhood, right by the water. David Finzi, $5. Go to Halletts Point, Long Island City. Great pizzeria in the area called Central Pizza with a garden in the back. Thank you, David. Unfortunately, I won't have time to go there tonight because I do need to get some sleep. So I don't think this live stream is gonna last more than like 2 hours. I do need to get up early to pick up the car. Of course, you can't have New York City without the scaffolding. And I can't even avoid it by crossing over the street because you got the same stuff happening over there. Evan, have I seen Moynihan train hall? I have, and it's really impressive. I've actually used it a few times. I used it for Amtrak going to Boston and going to Providence, Rhode Island. Gus with a $2 super chat. Have a good trip. Great article of me in the New York Post. Gus, thank you. You know what? I was actually looking for that article. I didn't know they published it today, or maybe yesterday, but yeah, the New York Post did interview me last week. They said it was going to be published at the end of last week, but apparently it published now. But I have to look it up after you mentioned it. Thank you so much. Wow, that article is very promising. Actually, let me look it up right now because I'm eager to see it. It's funny, they didn't even notify me that they published it today. NewYorkPost.com. Where am I? News. I'm on NewYorkPost.com. Business, opinion. Gosh. Maybe I have to pick up a newspaper, like the physical newspaper, before the day ends, because this may be my last chance to get it. Heck, it's not even on the front page. Or the web page, I mean, mobile site. New York Post Action Kit. Let's see if this shows up on Google. Okay, I don't see it. David Finzi, $5. You met with Urbanist Ariel, the other New York City YouTuber. You should find me in one of his previous live videos when he went briefly to Roosevelt Island. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it very much. So, I do need to look that up. Articles called YouTube Streamers Are Banking Bank. Let me see. YouTube streamers. I'm going to type the exact article. I still don't see it. Oh gosh. Back. I may have to go back to the actual New York Post. So it's under the page 6 section. Yeah, Angela, I did type that in. I still couldn't find it. All right, Time with Eli put the link up in the live chat. Let's see this. I'm going to click on the link in the chat, and I guess I'll save it or bookmark it. All right, so it's actually a good thing it happened today, because if it happened before I traveled, then I obviously can't pick up a physical copy of the newspaper. Okay, so this is it right here. If you go to Dave, Time with Eli's link, he's the moderator, he put this up. This is the article, 5:49 p.m. So it was only like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, that they published that article. Okay, so I'm there, and they got my picture there too. But I'll let you read the article. I kind of already know what it's gonna say. That's a great article. I'm just browsing through it. Okay. I'll read it later, and I'll pick up a physical copy of the paper. But I need to keep this live stream focused on my last day in New York City, so I can read the paper as long as I want while the other driver is driving me to Indiana when it's not my turn. So this development over here is called the Halletts Point area. It's being developed in the Halletts Cove area of Astoria. This all used to be like factories and industrial areas, but now they're turning it into like residential developments. It's all empty land now. Oh, I missed a super chat. Let me look. Was it David again? David Finzi. Thank you, David. Where am I moving to and why am I moving out? Thank you, David. I didn't say I was moving. I said I was considering it. As for the reason, there's many reasons, but a lot of it has to do with personal growth as well. This building over here is all finished now. It's like all glass. Now I actually am really glad that I did this live stream tonight, because I wouldn't have found out about the newspaper article if it wasn't for people telling me about it. Thomas, sounds like I'm planning to leave later tonight, early tomorrow morning. Early tomorrow morning. I still need to pick up the car early tomorrow morning too. Here's 10 Halletts Point, Astoria. Very nice modern building. Living Life with Jen, how can I find the article on the internet? I'll post it. I'll pin it to the top so you can watch it. Pin message. Okay, so now it's at the top. Ramses asked if I have my own car. No, that's why I'm renting one. It's fresh out of the printing presses, figuratively. Actually, no, you know what? Now that I think about it, if that article was published at 5:49 p.m., because that's what it says, it won't be in the paper today. It'll be in tomorrow's paper. So it'll be a waste for me to pick up the paper tonight. I just thought of it. I was like, oh, I guess I'll have to ask a friend to buy the New York Post for me. Yeah, Gigi, it'll be tomorrow. That's right. That's not bad. I have family and friends who will do that for me. So let me get back to this. Before, you were able to walk right down here to the water. Now there's a gate here, and this, you know what? This is way past schedule now. Work in progress residential, anticipated completion 2021. This does not look like it's finished yet at all. Just looks like a bunch of weeds in a field. So it doesn't look like this at all yet, but eventually it will. What about this area? Does it look the same? Yeah, it still looks the same as I remember it, except now there's the construction wall in the back. Yeah, Fila style, major delays in the construction schedule. Real major delays. I mean, it was supposed to be finished already. It's already summertime. Yeah, Michelle French McGraw. I don't think they're gonna make it at all. I can assure you that. They're already a day late because yesterday was the last day of spring. Moonlight Mile Artisan. You'll be sad if I move away from New York City at some point. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be. But I think New York City will always be my home, and I'll still come back for travels if I ever decide to move out. That's in the future though. I'm still considering where I plan to go. And David, $5 if I don't have time to go to Central Pizzeria. Then if you live in the area, order delivery instead. No, I think I'm good on food. Thank you for that though, David. I fill myself up and I don't want to eat so much before I start driving tomorrow morning. Charlene Wright, that was a nice article. Yeah, I'll read it when the stream is finished. I kind of already know what it's gonna say because the author interviewed me already last week. But I'm curious what it says about the other people. But I just browsed through it. I think people know a little bit more about me. It's more personal, which I like. This is 3rd Street in Astoria. And there's also going to be another development over here. This is commercial. Marie says, too bad I'm going to get more followers tomorrow and they're going to look for me in New York City. Well, I'm still going to have videos publishing of New York City every single day while I'm in Indiana. And there'll be good videos too. I really hustled to get those videos together before I left. See, let's see, lots of pics of me in the article. I still gotta see the pics, but I can at least do that. Let me look at the pictures. Oh wow, there's one of me in the snowstorm too. That's funny. Live stream during a blizzard. Yep, that was me. With the snow all on my glasses and hard to see. David, $2. We're in Europe where I'll visit when COVID eradicates. I don't have to wait. You can still travel to Europe before that happens. Lots of these places here, they're like, doesn't really feel like the developed Astoria at all. It's all construction, wooden pallets. Heck, I think there's even a dead end over there. I don't think I could walk over there. So let me walk down here. Wendy J asking if I miss being an accountant. A little bit. I mean, I still do my own finances. And I'm still very in tune with the people in that world, my old co-workers. David Finzi with $2. Either way, where am I gonna travel? We'll have to see about that. Walking community. You think someone was missing from the article. I'm just going to scroll through it really quick. Was it you? Because that would be a real bummer for the post to leave you out of the article. I think you were one of the fastest growing live streamers, especially during the holidays. Once Gabe, which is the walking commuter, started live streaming, his viewership grew like insane. All right, so I just really briefly skimmed through the article. It's a very good article. Yeah, Gigi, they left a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, they really hit most of the like major New York City like live streamers, but they did leave out a few. Walking commuter was one of the big ones. Oh, now we gotta walk up the hill. This is gonna be fun. Gary Daniel, would I go to Brownsville again? Yes, I will go to Brownsville again. I've been there multiple times. Because a lot of people have this misconception about Brownsville being a dangerous area because it's like quote unquote the hood, and there's a lot of like low income people who are there and a lot of crimes. But when I went there, I felt very welcomed by the people there, and I saw a different side of Brownsville. Like they're very accepting, and I felt it was a great community. I mean, sure, there's crime there like in any other neighborhood in the world, but I think that's far and few between. Generally, if you're there and not to cause trouble, you'll be okay. You found me through Crazy Disney Lady. Enjoyed your streaming from Disney from her. Thank you, Krista. Yeah, that was a time that I'll never forget, is going to the Orlando area and live streaming in the Disney parks. So we're gonna make my way over to Astoria Park now. David, $2. Where in Europe have I been and would I vlog there? I've never been to Europe before. And if I do go there, I definitely vlog. I don't think I'll stop making YouTube videos for the foreseeable future. I really enjoy what I do and what I bring to my audience here. Yeah, they missed Dutch Moz too. There's a lot of people that article left out, but I don't think, you know, they could have interviewed everybody, because there's sure a lot of people who aren't on YouTube too who do content. There's also people on Twitch and other streaming services. Like on Facebook, there was this one woman, I think she's very popular on Facebook. I forgot her name, but my colleague and friend, New York City Walking Show, Sifat, He showed me her page that's very popular. I don't go on to Facebook though. Haven't logged on to Facebook in such a long time. And Twitch, there's a lot of people on Twitch who do New York City streams as well. Cheeky Chops, say hi to Astoria Boulevard and 21st Street. That's your home. Astoria Boulevard, 21st Street. We're very near it, but unfortunately I'm making a left here. Peter Jab Attack, you move out of New York City when you're 34 because of personal growth reasons. You're 39 now, moving back. Time away from the city makes you realize everywhere sucks after a while. Yeah, I know a lot of people who actually regret moving from New York City. And I get a lot of those people in the live chat, even now. They tell me that, wow, I used to live here and thank you for doing this to me. I used to live on this block. And a lot of them tell me they moved because of financial reasons too. Cyclists, you gotta stop for me. Gosh. So, where was I? That cyclist made me completely lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, yeah, they tell me that they used to live in the neighborhood and they moved away from New York City because of financial reasons. And that's one of the saddest things I hear, because it really wasn't because of, that they didn't like their city. It's because of the money that they were forced to get out of a place that they lived in for so long. And it really touches my heart that I'm able to show people that place where they used to live in or where they grew up. Dax Coco at 5 pounds. You were in New York in 2004. It was amazing. Yes. I remember the early 2000s, except for 2001. That was not a good year, but they were really nice years in the city. I love the early 2000s. Cool Guy 499. Have a question for you. Are you driving to Fort Wayne? Yes. And how long? Until the 28th. And then I come back and it'll be the 29th. David again, man, you're asking tons and tons of questions with super chats. Thank you. One thing you can't stand in New York City is the social life and how people treat you. People are very individualistic. Ooh, tongue twister. But I agree with you there. A lot of times I do feel like that way. New Yorkers, they're very selfish. They're out here because of the drive and the passion and the career growth. And it's difficult sometimes to get social interactions here and develop connections. That's very true. And in a way, it's kind of like the city's fault for that, because there's so much opportunity here, so much networking, that people have forgotten how to socialize with each other. And I've even noticed it, in my own life too, between interactions with friends, how they have to, stay that extra hour or two to impress the boss and get that pay raise, or they can't make the rent, or, I ask someone out on a date and they say, no, I can't do it today because work is killing me. They need this project done right away. And it's where do people really put others in front of their job? But you kind of have to be understanding too. But if it becomes a habit of always putting your job in front of friends and stuff, then maybe there is an issue there. This is the Shore Towers condominium building. Bonnie, yep, I'm so honest. Thank you, Bonnie. Will T, you read my article in New York Post. It was a great article. Congratulations on doing things your way. Thank you, Will. Appreciate the support. I mean, I haven't been like too open with my personal life because I didn't really find it necessary. I was like always someone who focused on the city itself and what's around me and not really on my individual life. But yes, I did quit my job at the first day of the year, or the first Monday in the year. I gave him my resignation notice in December because I was like, you know what? I don't need this corporate job anymore. I can do this YouTube gig and reach so many more people and have a better time doing what I love instead of sitting in a cubicle. And I'm so happy I made that decision. I'd rather have the news or like a reputable author break that to my audience and to my viewers rather than me telling it, because it's just so much more impactful. But I think people figured it out anyway, because there's no way I can keep doing this YouTube stuff at the rate I'm doing it and not have another job, you know? And have another job. I'd have no time.
Is this an action kid or something?
Yes, that's me. What's up? Hey. But yeah, back when I was working as an accountant, I still worked as an accountant all the way through 2020, believe it or not. I was working from home the entire time and pushing out the YouTube videos at the same time. I was like, some days I was really like low energy, but I still went out and made videos because I looked much more forward to doing that than doing my accounting work. I still don't know how I had that energy last year to basically have like 2 full-time jobs. But the work from home was a blessing. I was still able to do my work and also work on the YouTube channel. And I'm so fortunate that I was able to have that opportunity to do that. Otherwise, I think I would have quit my job a lot earlier. Sophia Faro at $5. Hello from East New York. Thank you, Sophia. Appreciate it very much. Actually, I am going to reveal a little bit more about myself since the article came out. So, back in February or March of 2020, I was even thinking of quitting my job back then, my accounting job. And even then, my YouTube channel was like, I think it was like 120,000, 130,000 subscribers. So it's a little less than half of what it is now. But even then, I saw the benefits of really working on my channel full time rather than having the accounting job at the same time. And I wanted to really go into like tourism, New York City tourism, tour guide, maybe put some guides as well as doing my YouTube channel. But then we all know what happened in February, March, city lockdown, pandemic, and I was like,
You are the action kid.
yes, that's me.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I told you about the ways on the Triborough Bridge.
Oh yeah,
You used to
that's
have
right.
one from Manhattan to Queens.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Keep up the
You're
good
welcome.
work.
Take care. Linda Torres, thank you so much for appreciate it. So what was I saying now? I get distracted so easy now. Gosh. Oh yeah, so I wanted to go into the travel industry, like tourism and stuff. And in February, March, the entire city shut down, coronavirus, COVID, and there goes the tourism, there goes the travel. So I was like, heck no, I'm not doing this now. So I was like, I'm gonna keep my full-time job and do YouTube at the same time. There's no way I'm gonna go right into YouTube now. The world's chaos now. It's apocalyptic. I don't know if tourism is gonna come back. But little did I know that YouTube focus made my channel go like, and thousands and thousands of people around the world tuned into my channel because of lockdown or because they couldn't travel. And I was so fortunate that from last year, the channel grew so much and I was able to have a bigger audience and everything went more digital. So That's why I don't want to go into like tourism or tour guiding anymore, because I find myself a lot more impactful as a YouTuber rather than doing these kinds of like tour guiding or whatnot. I could reach, you know, 2,000 people just with this platform. If I do a tour guiding group, I can only do like what, 20 people at a time maybe. And this is what I love doing. Will T with $4.99, very much a New York story. Thank you, man. Thank you, Will. Old Brooklyn, $5. Love your videos. We'd love to see you walk around Riverdale, across Henry Hudson Bridge sometime. Where am I walking next? Well, I won't be able to get there soon because I am traveling, but maybe when I come back, I'll do some more explorations. But yeah, I really enjoy telling about my story now, of how I've really grown as a YouTuber and how I got out of that corporate job where I was putting in the extra hours. I was putting in so much work, but I didn't really see much benefit to it. There was a ceiling of how much I could grow there. Eddie Perez, I made the right decision, nothing but respect for me. I know, absolutely. It was a great job too. I actually didn't mind doing it. Actually, it was my dream job coming out of college, and now I'm doing this. Crazy story. David Finzi, $5. Used to live in Riverdale. In your video, you think you saw your old apartment. Go visit the area next time. Okay, David. There's the Hellgate Bridge and the actual Hellgates. Eduardo Lopez, am I financially better off now as a YouTuber than as an accountant? Yes, I definitely am. Yeah, Scott, I'm well aware that there's no guarantee with freelance or self-employment, but you know what? I figure when life gives you an opportunity, you got to take it. And worst comes to worst, say YouTube's no longer a thing in the future. In a year, the US can say, YouTube, you're playing unfairly. We're not going to allow you to operate anymore. There's still other opportunities for me. I've built up an audience already. Hello. I've built up an audience already, and you know, I have a following, so I could always bring people to the new thing I'm doing, or worse, just get another job. That's all. David Finzi, it's called Skyview. That's the area name. Yes. Mimi, $4.99. Good luck, Action Kid, wherever your path leads. But I hope you'll post from Indiana. I'll try. Out and About says you tune in my channel for the tours and my personality is authentic and I'm funny. Thank you, Lizzo. Hannah says there's no guarantee with any job. You can always get another one if needed. Exactly. And by the way, Hannah Lee's tuning in. Check out the video I posted this morning if you haven't already, because I did a walk with Hannah in her neighborhood of Brooklyn Heights, and it was awesome. I really loved the insight she gave in the neighborhood, and she showed me a few spots that I didn't know about before. Also, a very nice YouTuber. You gotta go check her out, subscribe to her channel too. Lauren Alves with 1090 Brazilian Real, watching from Brazil. Love your videos, man. Thank you, Lauren. And Megan Fukunaga, $5. Congrats on quitting to do something you love. Great videos. Thank you for doing it. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate it. Laura, you enjoyed the walk with her? Yes, thank you. And going back to my accounting job too, I didn't even get my CPA. That was really pushed onto me onto college when I studied accounting, but to me, I didn't really see the benefit of it. I talked to many of my friends and they told me a lot of people who are working in the big 4 accounting firms or the finance industry that were pursuing that route, and they told me, Ken, I'm working like 12-hour days. What should I do, man? I'm losing sleep and I'm only getting paid like X amount of dollars for this work I'm doing. And I'm like, why do I want to study for that? You know, work so hard for a title and then, you know, toil away at a big 4 accounting firm for like 12, 13 hours past midnight sometimes. I mean, that's not right. But actually what I did, it's probably not this very similar anyway. I did my full-time job and I did YouTube, and I still stayed past midnight working on my YouTube stuff. So, but thankfully, the work from home, I was like, okay, I could work from home, get my rest, and then wake up exactly 8 o'clock in the morning, do my work, and that was so awesome. Edwin says it's a demanding job. Sure it is. Being a YouTuber is so demanding too. This is so much work being a YouTuber. It's not easy. Textman81, now you've made your CPS certified public streamer. That's a good title. Dusty Cole, I'm a hard worker, deserve everything you get. Thank you, Dusty. You know what? I don't want to walk through this way. Let's actually, I think we have to, because Astoria Park's still under construction. I was gonna go up that way and around, but this is closed. Ease me is something I love now. Yes, it is something I love. Pierre Marcus, €549. Freelancing was the best decision you ever made for yourself. Good luck with it. You surely are one of the big reasons for the emergence of many walking channels. Thank you, Pierre. I get a lot of people telling me that they started their own channels because of me, or they started watching me before they did their own. Ann, who runs the New York City Life Vlog channel, he was inspired by me a lot and started his own. Now he's doing so good for himself, and I'm happy, you know. Yes, Barnabas Bopet, you're right. Cash Jordan also quit his accounting job, and he's really enjoying his work as a YouTuber also. I mean, I think it was today's video or yesterday's video, he talked about it. But it's funny that he's also in accounting, or was in accounting, and then he did real estate and YouTube. I also thought about going into real estate too, but that never happened. Actually, it would really complement what I do on YouTube very well, because I walk through neighborhoods and I say, oh, this is what kind of neighborhood you'll get yourself in if you rent this place or you buy this place. Photos from around New York. Is Cash Jordan more of a TikToker? He does do TikTok. I don't really follow TikTok too much though. I do have someone who works on my TikTok account for me. Because to be honest, I'd love to like grow my other social media channels, but I am getting help with them. Like Instagram, I know I could do a lot more. I'm finally getting help with that, because I really focus all my energy, like 110% into YouTube. But you're gonna see a lot more Instagram content as well. Caesar says you're hood, but you're from Astoria as well. Yeah, I love my own hood. Dusty said, what a great idea. You could do that real estate stuff too. You know which popular YouTuber also is into real estate is Graham Stephan, personal finance channel. Chichelle M, is it blurry on YouTube via the TV? You might not be alone, because this area over here is known to have like bad service. So let me get past this area. Hopefully it'll clear up a little bit. Andrew said Meet Kevin's better. Yeah, I like Meet Kevin too. He's like on every single buddy's recommended feed or browse section.
All in favor of Rockwood Beach. Richie, put my hand up.
All right, so I'm gonna have to call up one of my friends and tell him to pick up a copy of the New York Post tomorrow. That article is so inspirational and positive. I need to have a physical copy of it. Pierre says occasional frame drops and buffering, really not that bad. I mean, considering that's all that's happening here and not connection errors, it's doing okay. Nightwing son with $2. Great streams, brother. Keep it up. Thank you, Nightwing. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. I'll reveal why I'm in Indiana once the event is over. But it is for a very good reason. Mando asking what happened to my hair. Well, as you can probably tell, my appearance today is not very good today because I'm sweaty, I didn't shave, and that's for a reason. I was like busy packing up everything for like what the trip was gonna be for tomorrow. Clothes, suitcase, computer, so I didn't really have any time to like wash myself up or anything. And in fact, I was like, you know what? Let me make one more live stream in my neighborhood before I go. When I go back, I'll take a shower, go to sleep, and then I could be ready for tomorrow. Sean BR, I look okay to you. Yeah, I mean, I got long sleeves on, I got jeans, and I'm sweating, but this is actually good because I need to sweat the stuff out. I've been sitting at home this entire time. Jerry, I got a haircut. Yes, I did. Wow, there's something going on up there. There's some tents, or not tents, umbrellas, I mean, on the next block. Hard to see it through the screen here, but you'll see it when I get there.
It's like a job where, like, you know,
Fars Mars, how many miles did I walk every day? Let me look. I get this question a lot, and I don't really keep track of it, to be honest. iPhone health app. See all health data, steps. Let's do yearly. Daily average 15,860 steps. That's my daily average. Gourmet NYC, $3. Thank you, Gourmet NYC. Appreciate it. Yeah, One Eye Jack. I see the restaurant there. Very popular restaurant too.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? And this weekend he texted me, I'm sorry for what happened last night.
It's a good Greek restaurant there on the corner. Yeah, Michelle, this is the park I went sledding with. Ali says prom, maybe. Tracy Turner Jackson, am I taking my scooter? No, I'm not. I'll just be walking around there, and I'll still have the car, so I guess I could still drive to where I need to go. Sabi Soto, do people get bothered by my filming? Yes, they do. In fact, there was one person today in the live chat premiere this morning saying that they didn't like me recording their daughter, and I told them to email me. They still haven't. Meanwhile, like, they didn't give much context. They said, oh, it was that seafood restaurant, but they gotta email me for that. Agnati, this is where the action is. The truth has came. Do I see many celebrities on my walks? I see some celebrities, but I'm not really in tune with celebrity or pop culture. I walked past someone famous on the Brooklyn Heights Promenade. I didn't know, and someone pointed it out. Heck, even Floyd Mayweather ran right in front of me in South Beach, Miami, and I didn't even notice. And he had his whole like crew right behind me, the money team. And someone pointed it out. I was like, oh, I know him. He's the boxer. Normally, I don't really idolize people like, oh, I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan, or like, he's the best person ever. No, I work on myself. Philip McNeil saying, you could take him. I don't know. I don't want to get in the way of his fists. I'll leave him alone. All right, so I think the sun is almost gone completely down now. This place looks pretty crowded. Nico's Slovaki, Greek Grill restaurant.
Yeah, but how could the city?
Gorgon says sky has a unique color. Yeah, it kind of does. Valerie says, nice article post. I know, I read the article just briefly. Very good write-up they did on the New York City walking live streamer community as a whole. XBL, dude, I'm like 2 blocks away from your home right now. Okay. Where is XBL's home? Let's go and see it. Oh, I almost tripped over a garbage can on the side there. The Yorker said I should be traveling Japan and Italy. Those would be good Action Kid videos. Yes, definitely I want to do those eventually someday. Lark says maybe I could do a trip out to the West Coast. There's so much more I can do, really. But I've held off a lot of trips just due to what I need to do in New York and what I'm gonna need to do in Indiana all the way up until next week. David Sparuti with $5. Appreciate it very much. Where am I headed? We're going to miss you. I'll be going to Indiana, Fort Wayne area until the 29th. Leaving tomorrow morning. Fars Mars, what college should I go to? I notice URAS through Flatbush, through Brooklyn College for the Flatbush video. I don't think I'm still comfortable giving out my college, but maybe another time. Thank you, Big Brad, with $5. Thank you for the Astoria Park tour. Seen this 100 times from Hellgate Bridge going to Massachusetts. Ooh, this is cool. Ooh. Bella says, hope I could see me trying out all the good foods in Indiana. Yeah, maybe I'll do some food videos on Action Kid Extra. That's why I have that channel. That's another channel I want to work on too. The Action Kid Extra channel, because right now I do sometimes live stream highlights if I can get around to them. Sometimes I don't have the time, but I'll put up some cool stuff I find interesting there, or like food reviews. All right, I think I'm gonna end this live stream soon, maybe at 31st Street where the subway is. I can get something to drink and then start heading my way back because I need to get up early. I don't think we could have this music. Oh, they're actually singing in the car. I don't know what they were singing though, but sounded like they were really into it. Edwin, any reason I'm going to Fort Wayne? You'll find out the reason when it happens. I don't like to reveal stuff until like they're past, but you'll know it. Eduardo said, thanks for the live stream and have a safe trip soon. You're welcome, Eduardo. It's just tan XD _568. Hopefully you'll live stream in New York again. No question about it, I'll still be live streaming in New York. Wow, I didn't realize how humid it was tonight. I thought, hey, I'm only gonna go do a live stream for like an hour or two, and I'm already getting so sweaty in my clothing. But it was for a reason. I was like, you know what, I gotta sweat this stuff out. I've been sitting in the house too long, packing up, so I'm glad I did this. And plus I found out well, not but the New York Post article is out. I'm just featured in it. And it's such an inspiring article. MDO30 with $5. Have a good trip, stay safe. Thank you, MDO. Appreciate it very much. Cutie, hopefully I'll stream the 4th of July fireworks. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot to even mention about that. July 4th, I'm trying to get like a good area to do videos or live stream the fireworks. That would be so awesome to do that. Jenny Jones, I don't think you should be starting rumors. But I will reveal the reason of it after the event happens. Okay, so This is 28th Street. I've got 3 more blocks to go. Jenny Jones, sorry, we need you to get married. You know, not everybody wants a married life too. Not to say that I may be looking for someone or not, but there are people who do prefer to remain single. Andrew Freeman say 4th of July made Juneteenth possible. I'm not sure if that's a statement or fact, but yeah, Juneteenth was a holiday that just got proclaimed officially on Friday. And July 4th was a celebration of American independence. Ooh, yogurt la crepe. I'm definitely gonna get something to drink after this live stream's over because I'm getting thirsty. Pratt Stevens 77, I should check out Savannah, Georgia. I heard it's a really nice place too. Eyeglass Lady saying have a good Indiana trip. Thank you, Eyeglass Lady. I still need to get some sleep. If I get back, then I should have just enough sleep for me to have enough energy to travel tomorrow. All right, so this is 31st Street and Ditmars Boulevard, and where I'll be ending this live stream. I want to thank everyone again for joining into this live stream. Like the live stream if you haven't already, and I will see you maybe in Indiana when I do a live stream over there, but I'll still have videos posting every day while I'm in Indiana from New York City. So stay tuned for those because you don't want to miss those videos. Some of them are quite fun and new places that I haven't explored before. But once again, signing off from the last live stream in New York City until the 29th at least when I get back. But thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye. And I got a super chat from MDO230, $2, read the New York Post article. I'm gonna have to do that right now in detail. But thanks for watching, folks. Take care.